Okay, so I made this observation last time, but I had my microphone muted by accident. So I just wanted to point out again that it's so weird that there's no title there's no title theme in this game, and the new Pokemon Snap was the same way. The title screen is just kind of silent. I'm not sure why that is. They decided they didn't want to give the game any theme music. All right, so we have done a little bit more adventuring. We actually accomplished kind of a lot of things last time. We caught a lot of new Pokemon. Let's talk to the professor real quick. Looks like there's nothing in particular for you to report this time. Okay, so we must have just finished up a report. We probably already rested, but we'll go ahead and rest again until morning. We've got mostly the same team that we've been using. What was that? Was that the seashell is detachable? What? I didn't know that. That's weird. I thought that was part of his body. So we're using mostly the same team. We've got Oshawott, Starly, Shinx, Ponyta, Wurmple, and Geodude currently. I'm not super attached to most of our team except Oshawott, but even though we have been using them for a long time. We got the ability to go for a ride as well last time. I forgot about that. And we've got a lot more different types of Pokeballs too. So the first thing I want to do is go down here. We've been on a hunt to try and catch an Eevee for a while now, and we've spotted Eevee twice, but he's always eluded us. And I know the general area where he tends to hang out when he's around. So we're gonna check back before we do anything else. We're gonna check back in that general area and see if we spot him, and get another chance at trying to capture him. I'm not super hopeful that it's gonna happen, but like we have these feather balls and these great balls, so we've got more options. Of course, we'll only get one shot, but I don't know. I mean, if we even get a shot at all, because he doesn't always show up. But he's down here in this general area near the grass. First time we saw him, he just completely ran away. I really didn't even have a chance. The second time we saw him, I might have had a chance, but there was a Bidoof that kept interfering in our business. And I blame the Bidoof for my failures. That Bidoof is also the reason I was so bad at Cuphead tonight. If you're wondering. I'm just going to lay a whole lot of things on his shoulders. Just like how real otters use seashells as tools. I don't think I knew that. That's pretty cool. I can't say I know much about otters. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to have any luck. This is the, I believe, the general area where we kept spotting Eevee. And I'm thinking it looks like no dice. What's that? Oh no. No, he spotted us and ran away. We get the same problem we had before. I get this Wurmple ruining my life now. Mime Jr. I don't think I've ever seen a Mime Jr. All right, victory. New type of Pokemon. All right, that's a good start to the night. I can't say I've ever seen a Mime Jr. before. Let's just see if there's anything else new around here. Pick up one of these. Alright, let's check our progress with some of these. Number of light specimens. Number defeated is at 4. So it might be a good idea to do a battle with a few Wurmples. The only problem with that is that I think I'm so much higher leveled than them that they're all just going to run away. Well, maybe not. This one's not running away. One of the things about this game is, like, you make progress in your Pokédex based on the number of times you defeat particular Pokemon in battle and the number of times you catch individual examples of particular species of Pokemon. So there's a bit of grindiness to it, to where you need to do a lot of battles with the same Pokemon, and you need to make a lot of attempts at catching the same Pokemon to build up your experience for leveling up. You know, which you level up with a system like a certain amounts of experience will grant you star ranks. Like, we're currently a 3-star rank. And those star ranks are like the equivalent of badges in other Pokemon games. They let you command higher level Pokemon. So there's a lot of incentive to do the battle grinding and the catch grinding, which I know it's not, you know, maybe not the most interesting thing to watch, but we are rewarded for putting in the effort. kind of like Breath of the Wild. You don't get music very often, but I really like when we do. Agreed. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I actually like that the music's kind of rare, and when it happens, it's kind of sparse. It's very similar to Breath of the Wild in feel. You know, clearly a lot of this game is going for the same sort of effects, and to lesser and greater success. We just need to defeat one Bidoof. Oh, but we're supposed to be fighting Bidoof with rock-type Pokemon, I think. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So, like, not only do you get experience for defeating Pokemon in battle, you get experience for defeating certain types of Pokemon with certain particular move types, too. It'll keep track of the number of times you've defeated it, but also the number of times you defeated it with certain types of moves. Number defeated. Alright, Bidoof isn't the one we need to fight with Geodude. I was misremembering. We're gonna make our way toward progress. That Wurmple is tougher than it looked. It's really already evening? Wow, time goes fast. No. Well, if I can't capture you, then I will defeat you. Okay. So like Buizel here, we need to defeat Buizel with electric type moves. I haven't done enough of that. Does Bidoof have a type that we need to defeat it with? I don't think it does. No. Like Breath of the Wild, it's very easy to be scatterbrained when you play this game. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of times I've said, "All right, now I'm gonna do this," and then I do nothing even remotely similar to what I said I was gonna focus on because it's so easy. It's so easy to be distracted by every little thing. Okay, ground type moves. I'm trying to use a lot of strong style moves for the sort of grinding battles here. Partially because I want to end them quickly, but mostly I want to end them quickly because I want to try and take these Pokemon out in one move whenever I can so that they don't just run away. No, I didn't hit the button. Oh, it didn't matter. I figured that the overkill is worth it if it prevents them from running away from battle. Okay, I am gonna try to sort of lazily head toward the waypoint marker there, though, so we can do the next, like, whatever the next story thing is. Oh, good. Alright. Number you defeated with ghost type moves. I don't have any ghost type moves. Whoa. I'm really not a fan of Drifloon. Drifloon is a villain. And why are they getting so many turns? Oh, thank goodness. No! They're a menacing game and their lore is creepy as all get out. I know, that's why I called them villainous. That was for lore reasons more than anything. Though they are a menace in the game too. They do cause me a great deal of irritation. I don't even have any grass-type Pokemon. Number defeated. Oh, so like, look at Geodude here. We've maxed out everything, like all the battle things, like number defeated, times you've no, not times you've seen it used earlier, but number defeated with water types. We've maxed that research out on Geodude. That's the first one I've noticed that we've actually maxed it out. We do need to do a lot more capturing of Geodude, though. So, here we go. I might be too strong, though. Yeah, I'm too strong. Uh-oh. He knows I'm here. I don't really want to fight him. Oh, Zubat. Zubat we need to defeat with rock-type moves. Geodude, I just kind of don't want to mess with you right now. Why does this guy have a waypoint over his head? Nice to meet you, young Survey Corps recruit. I hear you have the rare ability to dash over hill and vale on the back of a Pokemon, yes? Well, why not try your hand at the balloon race? It's a game I invented myself. It's simple, really. You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. If you manage to burst, say, 17 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Oh, another thing I just learned about was these Lost Satchels. The map is somewhat littered with Lost Satchels, and if we find these, we get rewarded with items as a prize. So it's good to know where these are and to head toward them. Unfortunately, this one is right near our waypoint, though, for where we need to continue the story, so we should be able to pick that up on the way there. But we actually, the way we're going to go around, I think we're going to pass by the waypoint, get the satchel, and then come back to it. Let's see what this balloon race thing is all about. Ride a Pokemon and smash their balloons. Ride, 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 and burst them all. Okay. Want to play? Yeah, let's give it a try. There are a total of 30 balloons on the course. Let's see how many of them you can burst in 45 seconds. I'll get out there and get bursting. Oh, great. And they're Drifloon, so we have the pleasure of attacking this villain. I missed one. Well, we're just going for 17, right? Oh. One of them really pranked me. Quill Shot, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you for the pistachios. We're relaxing with some Pokemon. I spent the first 4 hours of the stream being brutalized by a dragon in Cuphead, and now I'm retreating to something much more relaxing. And yeah, if you want an invite to our Discord, we can send you one. Cows, let me know. Could I trouble you? Would you be able to send Quillshot a link to the Discord? The Discord, the mod, as mods, you should be able to invite people to the Discord if I set it up right. Did you beat Fozanadu? Not yet. I'm still working on it. I think I made it to the Tower of Suffer, but I died. So I'm gonna put it on the schedule for next week. We're gonna come back to it. I'm usually I'm juggling anywhere between 5 to 10 games at a time. So we typically pick up each game I'm playing for a session about once a week. Sometimes I'll hit the same game twice in the same week, but that's pretty rare. It's been pretty rare lately. You did in fact suffer. That I did. All right, and if you can't figure it out, Cows, just let me know, and I'll make a note, and I'll send a link after the stream. I don't have Discord open on my laptop, is why I don't do it during the stream. Welcome back. You burst 19 balloons. Not bad at all. For someone so skilled, I'll offer this as a reward. 2 iron chunks. Nice. And what do you know? You beat my target of bursting at least 17 balloons. Well done, you. Cool. You can take part in balloon races in other places as well. This race is the easiest of the lot. Let's see if you have what it takes to challenge them all and raise your skills to the next level. Will do. And we got a rare candy. Nice. Alright, I'm going to put some stuff in storage. That should be good for now. You'll need to take care of it. Okay. Let me just... I'll write myself a note, and I'll do it. Okay. Nope, and that's Quill Shot with 2 T's. It's all right. I've been keeping a little Post-it pad near me, and I just stick a Post-it to my laptop when I need to remember something during the stream. Now this is my new process. It's been working out all right. I decided to start using these Post-its when I created the game nomination channel point rewards so that I can write them down when they happen and stick them somewhere where I'm sure to see them. Okay, so we want to take this Ore Burrow Tunnel to get over to this part of the world. And then we could take the Tidewater Dam, but there's more interesting stuff. Well, there's more rare items in the Ore Burrow Tunnel, I discovered, so I want to head back through there on our way to this satchel. And we'll go through there, and then we'll try and stay along the beach, because I didn't do that last time. And so then we'll see, hopefully, some different stuff. We unlocked the ability to fast travel, too, but we probably won't do that a whole lot, because it will rob us the opportunity to grind our battle experience. Okay, Starlies we need to capture and battle. I was just thinking about you, and lo and behold, you're live. You have a good chance at catching me late at night. I stream several nights a week. That tree must be too far away. I'm not very good at pulling the map up and quickly checking it and closing it out. I don't know. Alright, Geodude versus Geodude, Battle of the Century. Do you take game suggestions? I mean, I'm always interested in hearing what people want me to play, but I rarely just take suggestions. I have channel points redemption that allows people to add specific titles to the schedule, though. So if you stick around and build up your channel points, you'll be able to take advantage of those. And sometimes in the Discord we do like a random game night where I'll play a sampling of a whole bunch of different games, and the pool that I draw those random games out of are nominated by viewers in the Discord when we do that. So we haven't done one of those in the Discord yet, and we probably won't do one until next month. But that'll be another opportunity, another way to like put a game on the schedule. And yeah, that link there that Cal's just summoned, that VG Collect page, that's an inventory of the games I physically own, and so those are what's up for grabs. If I don't physically own a game, it's very unlikely that I'm gonna play it. But I have a pretty large retro game collection. You know, not the biggest. There are definitely people that dwarf me, but I am I'm pretty lucky to have what I have. Do you just have a bowl of pistachios at hand? I've got a bag of pistachios. If I bought a game for you, would you play it? Perhaps. I mean, yes. If you were like, if I send you this game, will you play it? And I said yes, and you sent it to me, then yes, I would play it. But depending on what the game is, I might be like, well, maybe you shouldn't send me that. So, but right now, currently, I don't have a way for people to send me anything. I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that. I might set one up at some point, but I haven't done that yet. So currently there's no way for anyone to send me a game. But maybe it might be something we'll think about in the future. Because I do have people that are interested in sending me stuff, but I don't know. I'm so excited for the... I never know. Is that Live a Live, Live Alive, Live Alive, Live a Live? I'm never sure. I've seen the title in print a lot of times, but I've never heard how it's pronounced. But I'm so excited for the remake. It's an SNES RPG. Each chapter takes place in a completely different time period, and you can play in whatever order you want. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard I've definitely seen the title, but I don't know anything about it really. I'm not. I got to tell you, I'm not the biggest RPG guy in the world. The only RPGs I've ever played all the way to completion are Pokemon Blue and Paper Mario. I'm interested in RPGs. Like, they intrigue me as sort of a concept, and I kind of want to play more, but they intimidate me because they're usually such large games. In the Caveman chapter, there's no spoken dialogue. And in the Distant Future chapter, there's no combat. Interesting. The Caveman one, I definitely understand. I mean, I understand the Distant Future one too, but that's an unusually like optimistic view of the future for video games, I think. Mud Slap is super effective. I'm probably going to regret using it if that's the case. Wow, this level 9 Geodude is less than half my levels and it's trashing me. Nice. I don't know if this one sees me or not. Ah. Then we do battle. I said there was no combat. I didn't say there was no threat. Okay, fair enough. Perhaps I was the one who was being overly optimistic. In the future chapter, you play as a little robot, and if you make contact with the enemy, you're instantly game over. Oh, one-hit kills. Brutal. I love the hair on Staravia. I'm still... There's so many names I'm not sure how to pronounce. Such a good little whoop. Alright, here we go. Geodude, you will be remembered. I agree, cows are important. I need a mini map. I guess I understand why they didn't include one, because it would I figure they didn't include one because it would kind of clutter the screen a lot, but I have a bad habit of forgetting which way I'm facing and which direction I need to move in relation to where I currently am. I keep pulling the map up every couple steps. I'd like a compass at least, yeah. I mean, I've got a... It's nice that we have a waypoint marker that, you know, just is kind of off in the distance. I guess, at least that's something. Obsidian Falls? How am I missing this tunnel? Leave me alone, Geodude. It's right around here somewhere. Maybe it's not. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Oh, it's on the other side. All right. Well, you know what? You know what? Why don't we just forget about the tunnel and head down here? No wonder I couldn't find it. I'm on the wrong side of the river. I'm a mess. Oh, I really wanted to go through the tunnel, too. That's a shame. Okay, we should battle this, Pokemon, and we should try to capture it. I know, I could be a real bonehead sometimes. Welcome to our collection. Victory. This one's asleep. And another. That's what you get for falling asleep in the wild. Uh-oh. I must know, does Frownie like brownies? Yeah, I like brownies. I like ice cream that has brownie chunks in it. Where they're like kind of soft and chewy. Brownies paired with ice cream is probably my favorite. Either the kind where they're in little chunks inside of ice cream, or like a great big warm brownie on a plate with a scoop of ice cream on top of it. That's good too. I really only wanted to grind our Zubat defeats up to 10, but since I see another one on the way out, we'll go ahead and add him to the pile of defeated Zubats. Ooh, look at how angry he is. I know it's not the first time we've seen him, but he's only level 16? Oh, we've got this. He's got a type advantage against us. I don't know why I sent in Geodude. I don't know why I sent in Geodude. I'm sorry, Geodude. Now I want brownies. Dairy Queen used to have the brownie blizzard that was really good. They don't have those anymore? I didn't know that. But yeah, those are pretty good. Oh, cows, thank you for taking care of the ne'er-do-wells in the chat. Well, thank you, Shinx. Your sacrifice will be remembered. You don't want to buy followers? Nah, no thanks. Prepare to be poisoned. Perfect. No one is allowed to be famous. Victory. Nice. I think that's the first time we've caught one of those red-eyed Pokemon. I guess I'd better heal up our team. It's pretty much impossible to read that text without hearing Ben Stein's voice, I think. Dry, red eyes. They still make those commercials? Do they still sell Clear Eyes? I'm sure the product still exists. I don't know about the commercials. It's so rare that I see a commercial for anything. I don't watch broadcast television. And when I watch YouTube, I skip through the commercials, so I can't remember the last time I actually watched a commercial. Other than if I'm in a particular mood, I might throw on a compilation of commercials from like the 80s and 90s, because people post those on YouTube. So I might voluntarily watch commercials that are outdated for products that don't exist anymore. But a contemporary commercial that could actually teach me about something available now that could be useful for me, there's no way I'll watch that. Okay, we're near this Lost Satchel. I think this is it. Nope, that's honey. It should be straight ahead, though. Some more honey. I don't know if we have one of these. We don't. Dustox. I've never seen this Pokemon before. Alright, nice. And we get rewarded for catching them at night. There's honey everywhere. Let's see if we can do it again. Replicate that success. Nope. Where'd you go? Ah, here's that satchel. So, supposedly the Lost Satchels, the satchels seem to be, they're generated from when other people who are playing the game, when they lose a life or whatever, their satchel stays behind, and you can find their lost items. And I don't know how they choose whose satchels go to whose games, but we found one, and if we return it, we get a gift. We get merit points, which we can spend at a special store in town, from what I understand. And sometimes we get another item. It looks like I didn't get another item with that one, though. But that's alright. We did a good deed. And doing a good deed is a reward unto itself. And now we're going to go catch a Butterfree. Or maybe we won't. Maybe that was all a lie. I like watching commercial compilations from other countries. Oh, that might be interesting. I never thought to look that up in particular. That could be kind of fun. I still call frozen dinners TV dinners. The strangest thing to me, one of the strangest things to me, is to hear people say VHS player for videotape players. What's weird is sometimes even people who grew up with VCRs, as they are properly called, We'll call them VHS players. Just, you know, sort of following the pattern of modern devices backward. But they were never called that. I'm old enough to know what a Betamax and a Laserdisc are. Me too. We had a beta. We had a Betamax player when I was real young, but we only had a handful of movies on it. Most of our stuff was on VHS. We had both devices for whatever reason. But the Betamax we didn't use a whole lot. There were only a handful of movies on it. I've not defeated a single one of these rabbits. I can't believe it. They probably they run away before we can do battle. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Look at that Psyduck. He's so happy. I'm going to make his day more interesting. Nice. We captured the happy Psyduck. I'm glad we did too. And now this one that's being a pest, we will not capture, but we will defeat. It's so funny because when you said that, I was like, well, what would you call it except a VHS player? And then you said VCR, and I wanted to facepalm. It's just weird because even people who grew up with them, I have now heard have sort of switched from the influence of the naming pattern of later devices, and just from hearing, I guess, younger people call them that. Yeah, I hear people who are old enough to have grown up with them still call them that sometimes, and it's just very strange to me. And it's especially interesting in a way that their name has changed to that, because VCRs were made for recording for recording before they were ever made for playing anything. Like VCRs were commercially available for recording and playing back television like a decade before they ever started releasing, you know, pre-recorded VHS tapes for people to watch at home. They were just the VCR was, you know, was originally just basically a TiVo device. Honestly shocked we haven't gone past Blu-ray yet. Like we haven't had a new format in so long. Yeah, I don't really think there will be another format. Now that we have, now that everything's moving has moved so far toward digital and streaming, I don't really think there will ever be a true a proper successor to Blu-ray. I'm glad we haven't. I don't want to buy a new thing. Oh, I feel that way all the time, Chaos. That's how I feel every time that someone's like, when is Nintendo gonna announce the Switch 2? I'm like, oh, I hope they don't announce it for a very, very long time. I don't want to have to buy a new one. I'm happy with the one I have. All right, so let's talk to this guy and see if we can move the story along a little bit. So you say that you galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Cleavor's frenzy. What? You'll mash up Cleavor's favorite foods into balls so you can throw offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Cleavor from a safe distance. The game is joking with us, right? When they talk about what a brilliant and unique idea this is, it's the game is being sarcastic, right? I'll lend you. It's hard to tell because all the characters are playing it so straight that I can't be sure if the game is joking or not, but it has to be. Yeah, throw food. What is this sorcery? I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Cleavor with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. We have to go collect the food. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleavor's favorite plump beans. I've brought them, as promised. Ah, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I'd forgotten all about you. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokémon. You may battle by ordering about the Pokémon you've caught in your little Pokéballs. But on my side, I have a Pokémon as close to me as a sister as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon, and me, I will entrust you with Cleavor's fate. Will you battle us? Oh yeah. Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your depths. Ah, wonderful. I want a Glaceon. Alright, I don't think that this is a really good idea for you, Oshawott. It's super effective. I don't think Glaceon's gonna make it. Battle decided. Victory. It was sad to do that since I'm a fan of Eevee and the various evolutions, but if they're on the opposing team, then what must be done must be done. I see now. Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see your Pokemon's wounds. Now explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? So, because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Cleavor's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him. Interesting. So you've developed soothing balms of sorts to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Cleavor's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts and souls. If a Pokemon is afflicted with a burn status, its attack is cut in half. I didn't know that. Throw them. There, a veritable mountain of bombs. This should please Cleavor, if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. I'm ready. As am I. Almighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, Frown. Keep your focus on Cleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. It's kind of a hint, but it's not a big deal. Your purpose wasn't to feed me hints and information. It's fine. And with a big game like this, explaining to me on rare occasions how some of the very general mechanics of Pokemon work, that's all right too. And some of Pokemon lore and stuff like that, I'm okay with people sharing those kind of things. I have a pretty strict anti-backseating policy. One of the strictest among the streamers I know. But for a game like this, we can walk that back a bit. I had no idea what a Cleavor was. So this is a yeah. It was a shock to me to see him. All right, to claim victory against a noble Pokemon and quell its frenzy, you'll have to throw bombs at it until its frenzy gauge reaches 0. If you manage to create an opening in the noble's defenses, you'll be able to send out your Pokemon to battle against it. Win the Pokemon battle, and the noble's guard will stay down for a brief time. During that window, bombs will be more effective than usual, so throw as many as you can. To claim victory against a noble... Oh. Okay. Well, we're going to do our best. Here's your chance. All right. Oh, yeah. We made a good choice. This is a new Pokemon, I believe? Mm-hmm. All right. No wonder I hadn't seen it. Though, really, the only Pokemon games I've ever played completely through are Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Snap. I'm kind of a Gen 1 kind of guy. I've played a little bit of some of the other ones, so occasionally I'll recognize other Pokemon. What am I doing? There we are. Kind of thought that was going to happen. Nice, alright. Good. Oh no. It's using some kind of move against me. Wormhole. Well, on the theme of making bad choices. Why'd you pick the girl character? None of the lads look much like Frownie. I don't know. You know, variety. So Frownie went with the girl in the cover art. I pretty much always go with the female character because there's not enough female protagonists. Yeah, I mean, that is true. You don't get to play as a female character all that often. And usually in games where there's sort of an outfit customizing set of options in it, usually the female characters have the better set of clothing available. At least in my limited experience. So if you're gonna earn money, if you're gonna earn a lot of money to play dress up, then you get the better options that way. No, I didn't want to not battle. Well, there's that too. I think that's a valid reason. Geodude is fixated on using rollout. Alright, I think Geodude is a good pick. Let's... Geodude. Alright, I kind of got us into a bit of trouble by messing up, so... The slow mode is killing me. Females have the better hair options, in my opinion, though. The slow mode is killing me. Yeah, sorry. I keep that on. Well, because there's always the possibility of some trolls coming in with spam, and so There's a sort of that sort of light defensive measure there, but also because on very rare occasions I do speed runs, and well, I do challenge runs, I guess more often than speed runs, but I do challenge runs sometimes, and it's nice to keep the chat a little slow when I'm doing something like that, and I have to focus. You got a chocolate bar. I would have guessed it because it looks kind of greenish to me. I would have guessed a bar of soap before I guessed a bar of chocolate. You received the insect plate from Cleavor. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of bugs. When used on a certain Pokemon, and allow that Pokemon to gain the power of the bug type. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Cleavor's body. Has Lord Cleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleavor's unnatural power? Maybe. Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came from out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Cleavor and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift. But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, and the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? The sentence was declarative, but there was still a question mark at the end, so I wasn't exactly sure how to read that. Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs, as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous! Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleavor to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Frown accomplished just now, it needed to be done. I'd go into a frenzy too if some weird space-time rift threw lightning at me. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine, I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. Incomposed? I don't know if I've ever seen that word before. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. This is supposed to be ancient times, right? The cowboy hat wasn't invented until 1865. I mean, in our dimension, but in the Pokemon dimension, who knows? I mean, we traveled back in time through a rift in the sky. Maybe that cowboy hat traveled back in time through a rift in the sky, too. We don't know how Leon found it. You obtained 3 citrus berries. That's citrus with an S. Let me care for your Pokemon as well. It's just like regular citrus, but it has no vitamin C. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. There were still samurai around when cowboys were a thing, so it checks out. Maybe. That reminds me of the time they accidentally left a Starbucks cup in a shot in Game of Thrones. I heard about that. I had never watched the show, and I haven't read the books, but I did hear about the Starbucks cup. I think I finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems we've settled things here, though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong, after all. That guy's just asking for trouble now. Alright, report to Commander Commando that you have accomplished your mission. That's what we'll do, I guess. Let me take a look, though. Make sure that no more Lost Satchels have appeared, and they have not. Alright, so we're going to work our way back to this other waypoint marker. We'll probably have a lot of little adventures along the way. Keep our eyes peeled for Pokemon we have not yet caught. And I guess ones we have to grind up our experience. Ah, failure. I missed. Twice. I thought this was a new Pokemon. It's just a chunk of iron. That's... I felt very surprised, as you probably saw my expression, but it was kind of all for nothing. Those bunnies sure are ornery, huh? They're all right. They don't attack me like most of the other wild Pokemon do. You say that, but there's a Pokemon that's literally an ice cream cone. Yeah, isn't there one that's a garbage can as well? I feel like I remember the ice cream and the garbage can being made fun of pretty harshly. There's a chandelier Pokemon. Trubbish is just a bag of trash. The new iron... Oh, that's what that was in reference to. I read the comments backwards. Just the new iron Pokemon Ingot. Perfect. It must be very difficult to live in the Pokemon universe, because you never know. Like anytime you enter any new area, you never know what's a Pokemon and what's not. You're just walking down the city street and you pass a garbage can. You don't know. Is that someone's recycling, or is it a living being? Which might attack you. This Pokemon was created when a mixture of domestic and industrial waste underwent a chemical reaction of some sort. From the Pokédex entry for Trubbish, Trubbish is actually just sentient trash. What is this? Level 35. I don't think we can win this battle. I gotta retreat. Here's the tunnel I was looking for before. This is the entrance from the other side that I kept seeing on the map and not understanding why I couldn't find it. There's a lot of goodies in here. Iron and tumblestones. Stubbed my toe on a rock and am immediately murdered by Geodude. Exactly. That can happen in this game. There's a Pokemon that looks like a moon. There's so many. There's so many. I just assume there's a Pokemon for every possible object. Because even if I'm wrong, there will be eventually. Lunatone. So this is the one and only place to harvest this one and only Sky Tumblestone that I'm aware of. Oh cows! I don't think you were here last time we played this. We saw a Gyarados. I wasn't able to capture it or battle it. It just ignored me. But it was majestic. It was flying. It was flying around in the sky in a circle. And a lot of people in the chat were surprised. They said they didn't know Gyarados could fly. And I didn't really know that either, but I wasn't really terribly surprised. I mean, I know that Gyarados is a water creature, but it's designed after a dragon, so... But is there a milk tank in this one? That's a good question. I haven't seen one yet. But I think I'm still pretty early on in the game. I've been in no rush to progress the story. I like just hanging out in this world and catching the Pokemon and harvesting an endless supply of every type of collectible item. My tendency to play this game has been in a very meandering and haphazard way. Lots of your dudes can evolve. Yeah, I think I know how to evolve them. I don't think I've been told about evolution in the game yet. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know what to do to evolve them. I just haven't bothered to do it. But yeah, almost my whole team is ready to evolve. I was kind of thinking when Ponyta got there, maybe I would go and evolve them all at once, if I could, but I have a feeling it's going to cost money that I don't have, so... We have a type advantage on this Graveler. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens if we try to battle. Oh, that's what happens. We're out of here. I actually like the fact that they don't evolve it automatically in this one. It's a nice change. Yeah, I agree with that. I kind of like that. That yeah, it doesn't happen by automatic. It doesn't happen automatically, and you don't have to go out of your way to prevent it. It's real nice. Ancient ones are a little different, like some of the other Pokemon types you have and will encounter. Oh, I'm just no, I'm fine. I don't need to know how to do it. I'm waiting to figure it out. Yeah, so please, you know, I would prefer not to be told. You know what? You're smart. You'll get it eventually. Thanks. Graveler's angry. That Graveler. Oh. I wasn't ready for him. Apparently I wasn't ready for Beautyfly either. Victory. I think that's alright, because I don't... Yeah, I haven't defeated a whole lot of Beautyflies, so... Don't mind me. Battle time, huh? Beautyfly is aggressive. Took me a while to figure out how to name your Pokemon too. Yeah, I haven't figured that out either. But honestly, I'm not really trying. I kind of plan to just leave the Pokemon named whatever they are by default, because otherwise I'll forget what they are. I know that's not very interesting or exciting, but that's the way we're gonna do it, I'm afraid. If I ever like replay Blue on the stream, then maybe we'll name the Pokemon interesting things. But because I know the 151 fairly well. Just woke up and realized this is peak time for Frownie's silly jokes. It's like low-key stand-up material? What? I don't follow Sparrow. Am I known for making silly jokes at the end of the stream? I thought I got most of that nonsense out of the way at the start of the stream. Combi. I don't think that catch is gonna work. I know nothing. You know what? I'm going to stay away from that guy. I trust that he's too big and mean, and I just need to stay away. Oh, I just wasted a Pokeball by throwing it against a tree. I do that a lot, but for some reason it was extra funny to me. One that I can remember was the Pokemon world, where you don't know what is and is not a Pokemon. Oh! Yeah, we were just talking about that. How did that work? Combi is the easiest Pokemon on the planet to capture. I just had visions of sitting on a bench and suddenly it says Benchy Benchy. Frownie, I know this might be backseat gaming, but that tree was not a Pokemon. Oh, why would you spoil the game for me like that? It's practically ruined now. I thought that capture was going to work. Okay, one more would be good. It's okay. Oh, Motham. Oh no, I don't think we've seen this one before, so I haven't captured this one. Bug Pokemon are generally easier to catch because the whole game is based off of the premise of bug collecting. Oh, I thought we were going to capture him, but he kept getting hurt by the burn. Burned by the burn. I was so certain of that defeat, I decided to just start running along before... Oh no. Oh, it's a... I thought I was trapped on the wrong side of the river. Where am I even trying to get to? Oh, right over there. Okay. There's a land bridge back here. I just ignored it. Yeah, we get some more chances at capture for these. Fine. Creatures. Come on. Unfortunate. Ponytail, you're too powerful. That poor moth, you just murdered that man. It was him or me. We might be in a little bit of trouble now. For a move that's not very effective, it's taking over a third of my health every time. I'm still thinking of brownies. Have you read a blondie or a brookie? I'm pretty sure I've had both. I can't say for sure. I can't say for 100% sure about a blondie, but I've definitely had a brookie before. But I would say that I probably prefer the more standard brownie. Like that, except fire. Yes. I had a blondie the other day and it was way too sweet. I don't have the experience to surmise whether or not that's common or not. If I recall, blondie is like a brownie, except there's no chocolate involved. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I knew they're not chocolate, but I didn't know if it was replaced with something like, I don't know, like butterscotch or something. I just couldn't say for sure. That was a waste of a strong style attack. I got confused. Oh. Rough. Rough. These moths and butterflies are rough. Chocolate is replaced with vanilla and brown sugar. Right on. and it's very sweet. I enjoy a strong vanilla flavor. I like there are these like fruit flavored Tootsie Roll candies. They're like Tootsie Rolls, but they're not chocolate. They're various fruit flavors, but one of them is vanilla, and that's my favorite of the bunch. Fruity Rolls, yeah. Yeah, they're good. I mean, I like the strawberry and the lime. Those are good too, but the vanilla is my favorite. How did I miss? They're right there. Oh well. What's this super Dweezil like? Level 17. We might be able to do this. Dweezil's weak to electric. Prepare to meet your doom, Dweezil. My favorite candy is saltwater taffy. And that has a really good vanilla one. Yeah, saltwater taffy is good. I haven't had that in a while. I'm not even sure what that is. I'm seeing small individually wrapped chewy candy. Is that it? That's probably it, Sparrow. Yeah, they're little tiny. They're kind of cylindrical. They're not anything like super like fancy or anything like that. They're just sort of a cheap candy. Call them bonbons in Germany? Very soft candy. I'm not sure if they're quite the same thing. If we're thinking about quite the same thing. Maybe I'll try and put a picture in the Discord for you. There are a lot of different sweets that I like, but overall I'm not really very I don't often have a craving for sweets. I'm much more of a savory eater. Well, absolutely obliterate a bag of chips. Oh, that I've been known to do as well. I think vanilla flavored like that comes to mind is something called Milko. I don't think I know what that is, Sparrow. Get your wacky Australian candy out of your Sparrow. Ouch. Sweet vanilla chewy sticks. That sounds pretty close. Okay, let's empty our pockets once more. Let me go ahead and take a nap. Okay, I'll cancel the gift back. There was a variant of it that was raspberry flavored, but the name suddenly became extremely controversial in recent years. In general, I like raspberry flavored candies as well. I see, I see. I see you've caught 15 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? $5,000. Nice. Oh, it seems you've made some new observations. Let's have a look then. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. Okay. It's very difficult for me to tell what's new and what isn't when it comes to our Pokédex. So I think I've said this before, but I think we're just going to have to kind of ignore it for a while, and maybe we'll spend some time just dedicated to looking through the Pokédex at a later point after we've completed a significant portion of it. Maybe we'll kind of flip through it all at once rather than trying to figure out what's new and what isn't each time it opens, because I'm not going to be able to figure that out. Alright. Wow, that 4th star is still a ways off. You quelled Lord Cleavor, you say. Well done, and bravo, my girl. Time to head back to the village and report to Commander Commando. I will never get over how giant this man's hat pom-pom is. Every time I see it, I'm delighted. I saw the lightning fading into the sky. He must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Ah, those are 2 of the fabled plates of old. Please let me have a look. I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, "Where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin." It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? I see. So you were given the plates when you impressed Weirdeer and Cleavor. That is quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you will find more plates like these scattered across Hisui. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past, oh how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. Yeah, I get that, but it's like, at the same time, you know, what's the harm in changing it, right? So if I'm correct about evolution, I think Sizu. Hey, I heard you raised your rank. Now I can teach your Pokemon some new moves. So what can I do for you? Oh, maybe not. Good question. What do you want to know? Nope. I thought for sure. Nothing in particular. I thought coming and talking to Sizu would be how we leveled up our Pokemon. But I seem to be mistaken. Or I just haven't unlocked it yet because I haven't learned any new moves. Maybe I have to do that first. But I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. I don't actually want to level them up yet anyway, though, so we're okay. Always felt uncomfortable with it, so it was fine by me. Yeah. I would very likely have felt the same. Hey, listen, you are not going to believe what I saw. What did you see? Listen to this. I saw something out in the wild. Oh, it was incredible. What was it? The thing I saw was a will-o'-the-wisp. A ball of bright red fire. When I was walking on Windswept Run the other night, it leaped at me like woo. At it again with this story, huh? Don't listen to her, ma'am. My big sis always gets carried away with her fairy tales. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not making it up. I saw that will-o'-the-wisp with my own two eyes. Oh yeah, then why don't you show it to me? Yeah, good luck with that. It's so frustrating, he won't believe me. I honestly did see one. Say, you're at the Survey Corps, right? And I hear you're quite the prodigy. I bet you could easily catch a will-o'-the-wisp. Do you think you could catch the one I saw and bring it back here? Perhaps. Alright. Well, I think this is going to be a good place for us to wrap it up, my friends. I know I could go in here and talk to this guy, and it'd probably be nice to not have to do that immediately when we pick up the game next time. But I'm scared I'm going to go in here and talk to this guy, and he's going to talk at me for like 30 minutes. And I just don't know that I have the strength to be talked at that much right now. So I think we'll wrap it up here for the night, and we'll pick it up, and we'll just endure the talkiness the next time we come back to the game. Let me go ahead and hit the save here. Save once, save twice. Always save twice to be sure. So I'm really enjoying this game. We're still making glacial progress, and we'll continue to, though it might be a little while before I pick this up again. Like I said, my copy's on loan, and I've got to give it back for a while, so I'm going to be without it. I'm going to be without it for a short time. So we might not pick it up next week, but probably the week after next. is when I think I'll be able to have it back, and then we'll make a little bit more progress then. But it's been a good time, and it's really nice to be able to play this game after playing something really brutal like Cuphead. It's nice to have something very relaxing and sort of kind of just turn off my brain and be excited about, you know, all of the cute little Pokemon critters running about. So I'm already looking forward to coming back to it. Tomorrow night on the stream, we should be streaming around 11 p.m. tomorrow. I keep saying maybe a little earlier, but I'll let you know in the Discord. But around 11 p.m. The plan is to play Oddworld on the PlayStation 1. I'm going to start up my first playthrough of that. This was lots of fun, a good distressor from Cuphead. I think so as well. So we're gonna play Oddworld. That might not be immediately at the start of the stream. I'm kind of thinking, especially if I start early, but probably either way, I'm gonna start the stream off with something wacky and terrible, and I'll just surprise you with whatever that is. And then after we get that out of our system, we will switch over to Oddworld. So that's what I'm thinking. So thank you for being here for the stream, my friends. As always, I really appreciate your company, and I hope that I'm going to get to enjoy having you with me again very soon. If you want to stay on the line, I'll grab my device and we will look for someone to raid. Got a couple different people on. All right, I think what we're going to do... I better open this up first. I have a bad habit lately of rating people right as they're ending their streams. It feels like. Okay, so we're gonna head over to Grumpy Henna's channel. She is also playing this game. She's not as far along as I am, so nothing should be spoiled for me. She might come across something I didn't come across, so something minor might be spoiled for me. But I think I've been pretty thorough in my investigating, so I hope my voice isn't echoing for you. I had to take my headphones out because it was echoing for me for some reason. But anyway, so we'll go over and enjoy some of her playthrough and reminisce about all those good times so very long ago at the beginning of the game. So if you want to come along for that, that's where we're heading, my friends. And yeah, one last time, I really appreciate you, and I hope that you are well until I get to see you again. And for now, I'll see you on the other side of the raid.